Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. So it's been over a month now and we're going to be doing a Shop My Stash video. It's a lot of the products will be new products, guys. So yeah, we're just going to talk about the products I used in the last month. I don't know what to start with. We'll start with base as normal. Let's bring the cord down. Right, so we're using a different camera, so I really don't know how well this is going to pick up. If you can't see the products properly, I am sorry. I'll sort it out for next month. I think I just need a new memory card for my newer camera and it'll be okay, but for the time being I have to use this camera. So primers, we brought this one in and there isn't that much left. It's the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I think it's overhyped. I've used, like, there's only this bit here. I've used most of the product, and this one here, it feels quite heavy, but every time I used it, nothing came out. I think it might be blocked, so I need to try and figure that out. I might keep it in. No, we'll use something else for this upcoming month, so we'll take that out. I'm going to keep this one in though and use all the product up, and then we can talk about that in empties again. I've only used this once. I used it today with another foundation. Put that back for today. It's the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Lightweight Protective Makeup. I personally don't like it, but I won't declutter it. My shade is 095 Fair Porcelain. So I tend to use it with this, with a more illuminating liquid foundation. So I'll either use it with the Body Collection one or the Flower Beauty one. And like I said, I have only used it once, and that was today, and I used this foundation today. I have used this a few times as well, so it's the L'Oreal Glow Cherie. So that one can go back, and I also had the Wet n Wild Halo Goodbye or something like that. Hello Halo, and the shade was Halo Goodbye. That's staying in because I want to recreate a look that I did for Christmas Day. So this Elf concealer can go back. We're nearly at the end of it, really. I should keep it in, but it can go back. This Makeup Gallery Hiding Chick can go back as well because I want to pull a different concealer. So this Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser can go back as well. This really needs to go in empties. I used this up last month, so let's pop this in the box. When the box is full, we'll talk about everything in there. And this also needs to go in empties. It's the Makeup Obsession brow product that I've got. And that is everything that stays in. So that's that drawer done. Right, so now we've got bronzers and blushers. So I'm going to put most of this back because I have got some new products that I want to try. So what did I not try? I don't think I tried this one, so maybe this one should stay in. It's in the shade Jellyfish. So yeah, we'll keep that in. I did try that. It's not the best blush, guys. It's okay, but it's not the best. So it's the Rimmel Royal Blush, and that's the shade. Shall we do a little swatch? So that's the swatch of it there, and I'll tell you the shade. Majestic Pink 002. I did get it really cheap off of eBay. Now this one, on the other hand, I absolutely love. So this is the Milani Coral Crush Cheek Kiss, and I got this from my friend Karen, and I absolutely love it. So that there is a very similar shade to this here, and I'll show you just how similar they are. So this is a little bit more pigmented. Can you see? Can you see just how similar they are? In fact, I think the Milani one is is deeper. So yeah, really like those two. Love this as well. It's the Flower Blush Bomb, but it is quite sheer, so you have to go in with a similar type of blusher over the top. So I used that today. I think I've used these blushes like twice each. It's enough to know what my feelings are on them and to do a ranking video, which I want to do soon, and then obviously a declutter video as well. So it's the MUA Blushed Liquid Cream Blush in the shade Peach Puff. Really like that one as well. I've used that a couple of times, so that can go back. I use this quite a bit. It's a Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. Now that's what mine looks like. I'm just starting to wear the writing away, so that can go back. We use this a couple of times as well. So this one is Doll Beauty Pretty Fly, and it's in the shade Viva La Vacay. And that's the shade there. I did use it over the top of some of the blushes that Karen got me, so that's that. It can go back because, like I said, I've got other things, new things that I want to be trying. I didn't use this one. I think I'm gonna keep this out because I didn't use it. So this one is Kiko Milano in 01 Velvety Peach. I didn't use this one either, and they're all winter blushes, so they definitely need to be kept out. This one is in the shade Copper Tone. Very pretty. So it's by MAC, that one. I did use this quite a bit. I absolutely love this blusher. I definitely want to get more of these. So that looks like that, and this shade is in the shade Coral. So that can go back. Absolutely love this. It's a Made by Mitchell blusher. It's one of his blushes in Can't Cope with Coral. Absolutely love it. If I didn't have other new products, I would keep that one in. I still haven't used this one, so this one needs to stay in. It's the Infallible Blush Paint in Tangerine Please. And then this one, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not keeping it in. We've got the Natasha Denona Bronze Cheek Face Glow Palette, which just looks like that. I've used it again today and I just don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I like it, guys. So we'll put it away for now. So again, there's a lot of products there going away, and I feel like I'm going to pop this away as well. The Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo. I've had it out for quite a while now, and we'll just pop it away. Probably bring it back in next month because I do actually really like that. In fact, I love it. I don't really like it. I love it. And then we've got highlighters. So we've got this. I'm going to keep this in until I use it all up. So it's the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Bronzer. Except it's not a bronzer. It's more like a face powder. It's in the shade Reserve Your Cabana. Is that it? Yeah, Reserve Your Cabana. And as you can see, I've done really well with it. I absolutely love it. It's just a shame I can't get. It's just a shame that they've discontinued it. This I'm going to keep in as well. This collection Sheer Loose Powder, because again I didn't use it. This I'm going to keep in until it's gone. It's a really nice powder. Once I've kind of put my bronzer on, it kind of chisels it out, so it's just really nice for that. I don't like to wear it all over the face because I don't like to be that matte, but if you've got oily skin, this will probably be your best friend. I don't really have oily skin, I've got more dry skin. Then we got these two MUA shimmer highlight powders, and they're the duochrome ones. So this one is Peach Diamond. I used this one I think once, and then I used the other one twice. The Pearlescent Sheen. This one has got more of a blue to wear, a blue tinge. They're just really good for the price. £3, guys. I would highly recommend them. Then we've got the ELF Moonlight Pearls. I think I only used that once. Can go back though. Then we have this Mary Luminizer. I think I'm going to just keep it in and use it when I want to. Maybe just use it once or twice a month and try and get a little bit more of a dip. Then we've got the Simpsons Revolution Treehouse of Horror, and it's, what is it called? I've lost the box. In fact, I think I got rid of the box. Something Lisa, wasn't it? I can't remember what it was called. But yeah, it's got Bart Simpson here and then Lisa down here. Now I mixed them. So we've got Haunted House and Ghost Story. And when I did the swatches, when I pulled this last month, I didn't think it was going to be that good. But on the face, it looks real pretty. So that one can go back. So what have we got down here? Just brow products and Project Pan. And their Project Pan as well. So that's everything that's going back. I'm going to pop them back now, and then we'll choose some new products for the upcoming month. No, sorry, I'm getting way ahead of myself. We've got eyeshadow palettes. Right, so we've got the Sigma Enchanted. For some reason I've only got 2 in here. For some reason, when I did my last Shop My Stash a month ago, I must have put some away. In fact, I think I used this for 2 weeks. Because I'm working, I feel like I'm only using makeup. Like, I'll use makeup for 2 days on my days off, if I can. And then it gets rolled over to the following week when I'm off. So I don't get to do as many looks as I used to, but this is the Sigma Enchanted eyeshadow palette. I feel like it's beautiful. I feel like it's missing certain shades. It's missing like a transition shade, like a really light transition shade here. These two, like these 3 dark brown ones, I feel like one of them could have been out of the palette and a slightly lighter one could have gone in. Other than that, I do really like the palette. I love this gold here, Electron. I love Plume, Cosmos. Not a big fan of Metamorphosis, but I don't really like those topper shades. And then Moonglade is really lackluster, but the palette itself is really nice, and I feel like I just need to play with it a little bit more. So that's that. I don't know where I'm going to put these palettes, guys, because I'm at full capacity now. I don't have any more room. You know, I've just been putting my Christmas gifts away that I've been bought, and there's no more room anywhere. I'm really having to shove things in drawers, get rid of cardboard packaging, which I don't like. I like to keep all my packaging really, but they just don't fit. I should be alright for this Colourpop one because I've got all my Colourpop separately. So this is the Colourpop High Tide. I use this quite a bit. It is a really beautiful palette. The darker shades though, I don't think they're me so much as this like lighter section here. But I did actually really enjoy using it, and I feel like I'll use it more with Mint to Be as a companion palette. That's just me though. I just don't normally go in for dark green smoky eyes. So that's that. We've still got these palettes in these Huda Gemstone Obsessions, which mine is such a mess. I'm still looking out for one in TK Maxx, but I've not managed to find one. And then we've got the Huda Nude Light. I just keep these in here because I still want to use them, and I still want to do that least favourite to favourite on all the Huda palettes that I've got. But yeah, that's all going back. There's also a palette that I'm using now that I need to show you. So today I did my first look with this Colourpop Good as Gold palette, and I mainly used the top row. So I used State of Mind, Trooper, so Trooper in the crease as well, and in the outer V, and then I went in with a Gold Star, and it looked absolutely beautiful. What I'm doing is 3 days free looks, and I'm going to put it up around New Year's Eve, and they're going to be looks that can be created if you're going out to a New Year's Eve party or you're doing something special. That's what I'm doing at the moment. And also I used 24k in the inner corner, but yeah, I was really happy with today's look, so I'll be using that for the next 2 days. What else? We had another palette. Let me see if I can grab it. Right, so I took a palette to my mum's, even though I didn't use it, but I did use it a couple of times over Christmas. It's this one, and it holds all my Titmouse Cosmetics and Pastel Roses multi-chromes in there as well. It's really, really beautiful. I love it. I'm going to pop it in this top drawer here because I don't want to lose it, and I didn't actually use it. So what this holds is products in there that I took to my mum's to do my makeup over Christmas, like on Christmas Day. So I'm going to recreate that look, so I need to keep them in here, and then I'll show you the top. So we've got my foundation, my under eye brightening my under eye brightener, my poreless putty primer, some brushes that want to fall out. I don't know where the other one's gone, but I'm sure I'll find it. So they're all staying in the bag until I can recreate that look. We've got some powders here, number 7 translucent perfect light loose powder. That one can go back, I did use it. We've got the NYX HD Studio container, but it has the Revolution Peach powder in it, and this one is new. If you remember last month, I did say that I got it and the highlighter came all busted, but it looks really, really nice on. I didn't contact the company, guys. I know I should have, but I was really busy with work, didn't contact them. I've not really used it a great deal, so I think I'm going to keep it in for an extra month. I am pulling another face palette, but I'm hoping to use both of them, but I don't really get to wear makeup a lot these days. We'll just see what happens, and worst case scenario, we can leave one of them in for an extra month. So now I'm going to pop everything away, and I'll come back in a second and we'll choose some new products for the upcoming month. Right guys, so we're going back to hand holding. So I've put some of the I put all of the makeup that was in my makeup bag back into the drawer. So this is my base drawer. There's some bronzers here, but that's about it really, which if you watch these regularly you'll know how it looks. I've not changed anything up. So let's go with primers. So I have used this a couple of times. See, it's really, really blurry and I can't get it into focus. I'm really sorry about that. But it's the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So we're going to be bringing that out again. And then we're going to be bringing a moisturising one out. Let's just go with a Laura Geller Spackle. It's a really crap Shot My Stash this. It's not going to focus anything. Let me see if my phone will do a better job. It should do, so we might have to just use, we might have to do it differently. So what I think I'll do is grab my phone, try and film this portion of the video on the phone, and then the other portion is already filmed on the camera, just because it's not, like, if I put that in focus it's not really showing you anything. So let me just go and grab my phone. Right guys, so I'm just gonna have to show you what I've chosen, because I tried everything. I tried filming all this on my mobile phone, but the files didn't upload. So let's pop everything to the side and we'll put everything away and you'll be able to see it that way. Right, we're gonna put all the base products away first. So we've got the L'Oreal Sparkle Hydrating Moisturising Under Makeup Primer, so that can go next to the sun lotion. What else? We've got the foundations. So we've got the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. For ages I was after using this, so yeah, that can go there. And then with that, not with it, but a different foundation, we've got the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hour, so that can go there. What else do we have base wise? We've got the Becca Under Eye Brightener. We've also got the L'Oreal True Match. Is that it? I think that's it. So that's the base story, and then bring the blushes down. Right, so for blusher, I think I only pulled this. So this is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit palette, so really pretty. I'm looking forward to using that. So we've got the powder, the blushers, the bronzer and the highlighter, so that can go there. And then we've got all those other powders as well. Yeah, I think that's all I pulled. And I think, guys, we're going back to weekly shop my stashes, at least for the interim. I've just been informed that, well, I didn't even get informed that DPD don't want me back. I've got informed that the agency that I work for don't have any more work for me because the volume is low. And they told me by text message, guys. I think that's a bit weak. And I messaged DPD and they didn't even contact me back. So DPD obviously contacted the agency that I work for and didn't even feel like they needed to contact me, which is fair enough. I didn't work for DPD, but I would have thought after 2 months of working for them, they would have just said, look, Andrea, I'm sorry, but we don't have the work for you. The volume's really low. But yeah, I mean, not going back there. So back to job hunting, basically. Right, so we've got the Too Faced Ethereal Setting Powder that has to go back there, up at the top of the unit here. Bronzer, the bronzer can go there. Oh, we've got this as well, the Poreless Putty Primer, so that needs to go up at the top. Oh, concealer as well. So we had the Body Collection concealer that needs to go up at the top. Oh yeah, I did pull in some highlighters. I was going to say, did I not pull in any highlighters? So we've got this one. I mean, how cute are these? So we've got the I Heart Revolution Hot Chocolate Highlighter. I mean, the one good thing about me working at DPD, it let me buy the things that I needed to. And really, you know, I mean, I would have gone back. Really, I'm just too tired for it. It was exhausting me, so they've done me a favour by saying, no, we don't want her back. And then we've got this one. It's the I Heart Revolution Sugar Cookie Highlighter, which looks like a duochrome. I'm going to do you a couple of swatches. Like, they look like they've got a bit of glitter in them. They're very sheer. So that's hot chocolate, and then this one is the sugar cookie one. So I don't know how well they're gonna look on the face. So that's those two there. So and then we've got the Becca Moonstone. Which is that one that I absolutely love this. Look at that. So I don't think I've been makeup shopping for a while. at least not until I get my next job. But I've got enough here anyway. So there are all the highlighters. Then we pulled one palette, and it's the palette that you chose, guys, in a poll. I asked you if you wanted to see this one or the Subculture. I'll probably pull the Subculture after I've used this. So this is the Anastasia Jackie Aina palette. Don't know why I forgot, but that's the colour story there. It's not really me, to be honest. I mean, there are some really nice shades in here, so I'm looking forward to playing with it. I am actually using the Good as Gold at the moment. But once I've used that, then we'll be playing with this one. And like I said, I mean, I pulled quite a few things out here, but I feel like we'll be doing it weekly now until I get another job again. That could take months, because I won't go back to work for £8.91 an hour, which is dire. It's minimum wage. But on the other hand, on the flip side, I don't think working in the middle of nowhere where I was putting my life at risk, 12 o'clock in the evening till 8 o'clock in the morning is a good fit for me either, because it was the walking there, walking back, and yeah, I'm just not gonna do that again, I don't think. So maybe I'll look for a job working from home. Anyway, lipsticks, guys, I'm gonna keep it as it is really, but we're putting these ones back. This Morphe Tease can go back, this Sofx in the shade Cake, and then this Rosy Photograph can go back. The lipsticks that I'll probably keep hold of is this Kylie in Ginger. I've also got another Kylie one in my purse. We've also got this Tanya Bear in Pink Cocoa, which is a really nice day lipstick. Then I've got this NYX Liquid Suede that I'll be using. Also, this Gingerbread lipstick is really good for this time of year. So that looks like that. And if I need any red lipsticks, I can just grab them as I see them. I also want to be testing this out a little bit more just to see if I want to keep it. It's the e.l.f. Retro Paradise, because I might not want to keep it. And then we've got these are my favourites here. We've got the Pure Barbie one. So that looks like that, and it's in the shade Innovator. I've not used that in ages. And then we've got the Lifter lip gloss as well. So yeah, we've got those. So I'm going to just give you an overview and you may be able to see it a little bit better. I just need to get a memory card for my newer camera, and then next time I do a Shop My Stash, hopefully it will be a bit better than this. But for now, this is how we're looking. So let me show you. Right, so this is what the top of the vanity looks like. I've put your palette over there, Karen. That was the only place that I could have it on display, so I'm really looking forward to using that. So yeah, this is what we're looking like on top. So we've got the Moira Face palette there as well, because I want to use that a little bit more. We've also got the Too Faced Ethereal Setting Powder. We've got the Glossier Future Dew. I didn't really use that last time, so yeah, I'm going to put that on top there just so I remember to use it this time. Then in the first drawer, there's not much going on. We've got the Anastasia and Jackie Aina palette, which we're going to use next. We've also got my Titmouse Cosmetics and Pastel Roses Multichromes there, which I think I'm just going to always keep them there for safekeeping. We've got a couple of Huda palettes there that I like to use every now and again. Then these are all the base products. So that's what we're looking like there. I don't need to go through all that again. You can see what it is. Most of it is products that I use all the time, like that W7 Get Set eyeshadow base. So that's that. And then we've got all my blush products. It's feeling a bit sorry for itself, isn't it, really? I think the bronzer should go with the blushes. Where is it? Is it already in there? Oh, there's a bronzer. There's a bronzer there, but I picked out another bronzer, didn't I? Oh, it's there. So that's the Cargo bronzer, and then in this drawer is all my highlighters, and there's a couple of powders there as well. So this is the Wet n Wild finishing powder, and then this is just the Collection loose powder. So yeah, that's everything in these bottom drawers here. That one's brow products and some lipsticks, and then this one is Project Pan. So I need to go through all of that with you, and then we need to do start a new Project Pan for 2022. But yeah, this is what we're looking like, and then this is the lipsticks here. So thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.